This presentation may contain language and scenes which may be objectionable to certain individuals. Viewer discretion is advised.
Greetings, underdogs. It's your old pal, Macho Mike, back with another edition of Macho Movies, just in time for Halloween, my favorite holiday. Time to break out the candy and the horror videos and the music too. Your atmosphere lives and dies by the soundtrack. And when it comes to horror movies and horror music, Snoop Dogg is low-key lit. We've seen that hound from hell on Macho Movies before, and we're gonna see him again tonight as the gatekeeper to the after party, telling us 3 tales of terror. It ain't all good in the hood. Snoop Dogg's Hood of Horror.
Are y'all ready for some crazy shit?
Tell all you guys, quit thanking him. He doesn't give a
Around the rosy, wall full of posy. She had the power for the hour, but she chose the wrong way. But you say, hey, she didn't do it right. Now tonight's tonight, and death is in sight.
Doggy want biscuit, huh?
Doggy biscuit. I'm kicking back, sitting on my phone. Fire behind.
Produced by Snoop Dogg and directed by Stacy Title, Hood of Horror is like an urban version of Creepshow, but instead of the creep, we get Snoop Dogg in the role. And not only do they explain why Snoop is the one who decides if the characters from the other stories go on to the afterlife or not, but Snoop himself is just excellent here. He can be both menacing and funny, the perfect host to wrap around these 3 horror stories. As for the stories themselves, they stand on their own, making Hood of Horror a great horror comedy to watch any time of the year, but especially on Halloween. The stories gradually get funnier as the movie goes on. That 3rd story is hysterical.
This ain't one of your father's campfire tales.
Okay, you know Snoop Dogg gets top billing, but there are some other great cast members that pop up throughout Hood of Horror. Jason Alexander, Ernie Hudson, Richard Gant, Danny Trejo. Method Man? Even pro wrestling star DDP makes an appearance. What?
Somebody must have laced my weed.
Macho performances, macho kills, macho comedy. I could go on all day about Hood of Horror, but since we don't have all day, I'll just sum things up with the macho meter here. There's an animated intro, a horrorcore soundtrack, love horrorcore, revenge against your enemies, graffiti, bullhorns on the car hood, I mentioned him earlier but it bears repeating, Danny Trejo, A man so macho, he automatically earns his very own mark on the macho meter every time he shows up in a movie. We also have vampire vixens, tattoos, finger painting with blood, exploding stomach, 40-ounce bottle through the head, telephone cord strangulation, throat slitting, eye stabbing, wall breaking, lap dancing, penis shooting, bullet to the head, both kinds, knife jutsu, baton jutsu, spray paint jutsu, and you know my personal favorite, teat jutsu. Body count is 14, including 3 women.
So who's gangster enough to hang out with?
Well, if you want to hang out with me, Macho Mike, I'm pretty easy to find. Just go to my website, machomike.tv. You can see all my macho videos up to this point. You can go to the merchandise section and buy some macho merch that I designed myself. And you can also like, follow, and subscribe to my social media while you're there too. The links are right there for you to check out at the web address of us underdogs, machomike.tv.
Now that's light imitating art.
And that ends our story time for now. So until next time, underdogs, may your spooky season be safe and happy. And when all else fails, keep it macho.